Hello and welcome to Coffee English. My name is Michael, and I am so happy you decided to join me today. Today, we are going to talk about something very important for every English learner. We will explore how to build confidence when speaking English. This topic is crucial for your English journey. Many students know grammar rules and vocabulary very well, but they still feel nervous when they need to speak. They worry about making mistakes. They think their pronunciation is not perfect. They feel embarrassed when they cannot find the right words quickly. This episode will help you understand why confidence is so important. We will learn practical ways to feel more comfortable when speaking English. By the end of this podcast, you will have clear steps to follow. These steps will help you speak English with more confidence every day. Speaking English confidently is not about being perfect. It is about being brave enough to communicate. When you speak with confidence, people understand you better. They focus on your message, not on small mistakes. Confident speakers make connections with others more easily. So grab your coffee or tea. Get comfortable, and let us begin this journey to better English speaking confidence together. First, let us understand what confidence really means when speaking English. Many people think confidence means speaking without any mistakes. This is not true. Confidence means being comfortable with imperfection. It means focusing on communication instead of perfection. Confident speakers know that making mistakes is part of learning. They do not worry about every small error. Instead, they focus on getting their message across. They speak clearly and at a good pace. They use body language to support their words. When you speak confidently, something magical happens. People become more interested in what you are saying. They pay attention to your ideas, not your grammar. This creates positive conversations. Positive conversations make you feel better about speaking English. Let me give you an example. Imagine two students giving a presentation. Student A speaks with perfect grammar but very quietly. They look nervous and pause often. Student B makes some small mistakes but speaks clearly. They smile and maintain eye contact. Which presentation do you think is more engaging? Most people would choose student B. Confidence makes communication more effective. It helps you connect with your audience. This is why building confidence is so important for English learners. Take a moment to think about this. Confidence is not about being perfect. It is about being brave enough to communicate. The second important point is learning to accept imperfection. This is perhaps the most difficult part for many English learners. We want to speak perfectly from the beginning. We compare ourselves to native speakers. We feel frustrated when we make mistakes. But here is the truth about language learning. Mistakes are not your enemy. Mistakes are your teacher. Every mistake shows you something new to learn. Every mistake brings you closer to fluency. Native speakers make mistakes too. They say and when they think. They sometimes forget words. They repeat themselves. They use simple words instead of complex ones. This is natural human communication. When you accept that imperfection is normal, you free yourself. You stop worrying about every small mistake. You start focusing on communication. You become more relaxed when speaking. Relaxed speakers are more confident speakers. Here is a practical exercise you can try. Next time you speak English, do not try to be perfect. Try to be clear. If you make a mistake, simply continue. Do not stop to correct every small error. Focus on completing your thought. Remember this phrase, progress, not perfection. Every time you speak English, you make progress. Even if you make mistakes, you are still improving. Your brain is learning new patterns. Your mouth is practicing new sounds. Accept that learning English is a journey. Some days you will speak better than others. Some conversations will be easier than others. This is completely normal. Be patient with yourself. Celebrate small improvements. Now let us talk about practical ways to build confidence through daily practice. Confidence comes from repetition. The more you practice speaking, the more comfortable you become. But practice must be smart, not just frequent. Start with topics you know well. Talk about your hobbies. Describe your daily routine. Share your opinions about movies or books. When you know the topic well, you can focus on the language. You do not need to think about what to say. You can concentrate on how to say it. One excellent technique is called shadowing. This means listening to English audio and repeating it immediately. You can shadow podcasts, videos, or audiobooks. Choose content that is slightly below your level. Listen to a sentence, then repeat it. Try to copy the rhythm and intonation. Shadowing helps you in many ways. It improves your pronunciation. It helps you learn natural word combinations. It builds your confidence because you practice speaking every day. Even 5 minutes of shadowing can make a difference. Another powerful technique is talking to yourself. This might sound strange, but it works very well. Choose a topic and speak about it for 2 minutes. You can describe what you did yesterday. You can talk about your plans for the weekend. You can share your opinion about a movie. When you talk to yourself, you practice without pressure. There is no one to judge you. You can make mistakes freely. You can repeat sentences if you want. This builds your confidence gradually. Record yourself speaking sometimes. Listen to the recording later. Notice what you did well. Identify areas where you can improve. This helps you become more aware of your progress. Find opportunities to speak English in your daily life. Read English texts out loud. Comment on English videos or social media posts. Join online English conversation groups. Practice ordering food in English at restaurants. Remember that every speaking opportunity is valuable. Even 30 seconds of English speaking helps. Consistency is more important than perfection. A little practice every day is better than long sessions once a week. Let us address the elephant in the room. Many English learners feel anxious when speaking. This anxiety can be very strong. It can make your heart beat faster. It can make you forget words you know well. It can make you avoid speaking opportunities. First, understand that this anxiety is normal. Almost every language learner experiences it. You are not alone in feeling this way. Even confident speakers felt anxious when they started learning. Fear usually comes from our inner critic. This is the voice in your head that says negative things. It tells you that your English is not good enough. It warns you that people will judge you. It makes you focus on potential mistakes. To overcome this fear, you need to change your inner dialogue. Instead of thinking, "I will make mistakes," think, "I will communicate." Instead of "my English is not perfect," think, "my English is improving." Instead of "people will judge me," think, "people want to understand me." Preparation can also reduce anxiety. Before important conversations, practice what you want to say. Learn key vocabulary for the topic. Practice common phrases you might need. This preparation gives you confidence. Start with low-pressure situations. Practice with friends or family members. Join beginner-friendly conversation groups. Use language exchange apps where everyone is learning. These environments are more forgiving and supportive. Breathing exercises can help calm your nerves. Before speaking, take 3 deep breaths. Breathe in slowly through your nose. Hold for a few seconds. Breathe out slowly through your mouth. This helps your body relax. Remember that most people are understanding. They appreciate your effort to speak their language. They are usually patient with language learners. They want to help you succeed. Focus on successful communication, not perfect grammar. If someone understands your message, you have succeeded. This is true even if you made some mistakes. Communication is about sharing ideas, not about perfection. Create positive associations with English speaking. Choose topics you enjoy. Speak with people you like. Practice in comfortable environments. When speaking English becomes associated with positive experiences, your anxiety decreases. Practical strategies for daily confidence building. Let me share specific strategies you can use every day to build your speaking confidence. These are practical techniques that fit into your regular routine. Strategy number 1: start your day with English. When you wake up, describe your plans for the day in English. You can do this while making breakfast or getting ready. This sets a positive tone for English use throughout the day. Strategy number 2: use English for self-talk. Replace some of your internal monologue with English. When you are walking, think in English about what you see. When you are shopping, name items in English. This makes English feel more natural and automatic. Strategy number 3: practice the 1-minute rule. Choose a random topic and speak about it for 1 minute. Set a timer on your phone. Topics can be simple: your favorite food, the weather, a recent movie. Do this once a day, and you will see improvement quickly. Strategy number 4: use technology to your advantage. Voice message apps are excellent for practice. Send voice messages to yourself in English. Use voice-to-text features to practice pronunciation. Many apps can help you practice speaking without judgment. Strategy number 5: create English speaking routines. Dedicate specific times to English speaking. Maybe you practice during your morning coffee. Maybe you describe your lunch in English. Maybe you reflect on your day in English before bed. Routines make practice automatic. Strategy number 6: find your speaking triggers. Identify moments in your day when you can naturally add English. When you see a beautiful sunset, describe it in English. When you taste delicious food, express your enjoyment in English. When you feel happy, share your emotions in English. Strategy number 7: practice with mirrors. Stand in front of a mirror and have conversations with yourself. This helps you practice body language and facial expressions. It also helps you become comfortable with hearing your own voice. Strategy number 8. Use the explanation technique. Explain simple things in English. Explain how to make tea. Explain the rules of your favorite sport. Explain the plot of a movie. This builds your ability to organize thoughts in English. Strategy number 9. Practice common social situations. Rehearse introducing yourself. Practice asking for directions. Practice ordering food. Practice making small talk. These situations happen frequently, so practice pays off. Strategy number 10. Celebrate small victories. When you successfully communicate an idea, celebrate it. When you speak for a full minute without stopping, acknowledge it. When someone understands you clearly, feel proud. Positive reinforcement builds confidence over time. Remember, building confidence is a gradual process. You will not become confident overnight. But with consistent practice, you will see improvement. Each day of practice makes you stronger. Each conversation makes you more comfortable. Each mistake teaches you something new. Be patient with yourself. Some days will be better than others. Some conversations will flow easily. Others might be more challenging. This is completely normal in language learning. The key is consistency. A little practice every day is more valuable than long sessions once a week. Your brain needs regular exposure to build confidence. Your mouth needs regular practice to develop muscle memory. Also, remember that confidence is contagious. When you speak with confidence, others respond positively. This creates a positive cycle. Positive responses make you feel more confident. More confidence leads to better communication. Better communication leads to more positive responses. Now, I want to share a useful phrase with you. In every episode, I like to give you something practical to remember. Today's phrase is perfect for building speaking confidence. The phrase is, "Practice makes progress." This phrase reminds us that we do not need to be perfect. We just need to keep practicing. Every time you practice English, you make progress. Even if you make mistakes, you are still moving forward. Here are 2 examples of how to use this phrase. Example 1. Your friend says their English is not improving. You can say, "Do not worry, practice makes progress. Keep speaking every day." Example 2. You feel frustrated after a difficult conversation. You can remind yourself, "That was challenging, but practice makes progress. Tomorrow will be better." This phrase is encouraging and realistic. It acknowledges that learning takes time. It reminds us that every effort counts. It helps us stay motivated during difficult moments. Try to remember this phrase when you feel discouraged. Write it down somewhere you can see it. Say it to yourself when you practice speaking. Share it with other English learners. Practice makes progress. Let this be your motto for English speaking confidence. Now, I want to share a useful phrase with you. In every episode, I like to give you something practical to remember. Today's phrase is perfect for building speaking confidence. The phrase is, "Practice makes progress." This phrase reminds us that we do not need to be perfect. We just need to keep practicing. Every time you practice English, you make progress. Even if you make mistakes, you are still moving forward. Here are 2 examples of how to use this phrase. Example 1. Your friend says their English is not improving. You can say, "Do not worry, practice makes progress. Keep speaking every day." Example 2. You feel frustrated after a difficult conversation. You can remind yourself, "That was challenging, but practice makes progress. Tomorrow will be better." This phrase is encouraging and realistic. It acknowledges that learning takes time. It reminds us that every effort counts. It helps us stay motivated during difficult moments. Try to remember this phrase when you feel discouraged. Write it down somewhere you can see it. Say it to yourself when you practice speaking. Share it with other English learners. Practice makes progress. Let this be your motto for English speaking confidence. Let us summarize what we learned today. We discovered that confidence in English speaking is not about perfection. It is about being comfortable with imperfection. It is about focusing on communication rather than perfect grammar. We learned that accepting mistakes is crucial. Mistakes are not your enemy, they are your teacher. Every mistake brings you closer to fluency. Native speakers make mistakes too, and that is perfectly normal. We explored practical strategies for daily confidence building. Remember to start with topics you know well. Use shadowing technique to improve pronunciation. Practice talking to yourself without pressure. Find opportunities to speak English in your daily life. We discussed how to overcome fear and anxiety. Change your inner dialogue from negative to positive. Prepare for important conversations. Start with low-pressure situations. Focus on successful communication, not perfect grammar. Finally, we learned specific daily strategies. Use English for self-talk. Practice the 1-minute rule. Create English speaking routines. Celebrate small victories. Now I want to ask you a question. Think about it and share your answer in the comments below. What is one small step you can take today to practice speaking English with more confidence? Maybe you will describe your breakfast in English. Maybe you will practice introducing yourself in the mirror. Maybe you will send a voice message to yourself. Whatever you choose, take that step today. Remember, building confidence is a journey, not a destination. Every day of practice makes you stronger. Every conversation makes you more comfortable. Every mistake teaches you something valuable. If this episode helped you, please give it a thumbs up. Share it with friends who are learning English. Subscribe to Coffee English for more helpful episodes. Your support helps me create more content for English learners like you. And remember our phrase of the day, practice makes progress. Keep practicing, keep progressing, and keep building your confidence. Thank you so much for listening to Coffee English today. I hope this episode gave you practical tools to build your speaking confidence. Remember, you have everything you need to succeed. You just need to be brave enough to start. Keep practicing, keep believing in yourself, and keep making progress. I will see you in the next episode of Coffee English. Until then, keep speaking English with confidence. Goodbye for now, and remember, your English journey is just beginning. The best is yet to come.